Hello everybody and welcome to this MindMeister tutorial for Biggerplate.com. In this tutorial we're going to show you how to add images into your MindMeister maps to add visual interest and clarity whenever you so choose. You can add images into your maps using either the MindMeister libraries or by adding from your own local libraries, for example photos or images that you've got saved on your computer. So let's take a look first at the inbuilt image options within MindMeister. There are two nice options within the software to add images very quickly and easily. The first is to use icons, which you can add using the right hand menu, or sidebar here, or on the right click menu. So for the sidebar, to add an icon, we can just click down here to this little smiley face, and that's going to pop open here this selection of icons. And you see there's a really big selection here of icons that we can add into the software, and we can even search for a particular icon idea we've got in our head and see if MindMeister's got something for us. So you see we've clicked that and added it in there just to show you we can access that same set of options by right clicking on any topic, and again look for that little smiley face and you'll see the same options apply. Personally, I find it a little bit easier to use this right bar menu because the right click menu will kind of move around as you move around in the map, which I find a little bit annoying. So I tend to use this right hand menu, which obviously stays where it is despite you moving the map. So that's how we can add images into our mind map, but what about editing them? Well, if you're adding icons, you've got a couple of editing options here. So for example, we can add an icon into the mind map here. And then if we just click away from that, what we can do is actually click on that topic and then click on that icon itself. And we've got a couple of options. The first is we can change the position. We can choose to put that above the text, below the text, to the left or to the right. We can also change the color of that icon. So here it's automatically aligned with the line color, so it's got that pink color, but we could choose to change that color. And then finally, if we click away from the topic, we can actually click on the image. You see this little thing here that we can just pull the edge of that to resize the image or the icon as we so choose. So with icons, you've got some nice editing options to resize, reposition, and recolor. Very quick and easy within the program to do that. If you want to remove an image from the mind map at any point, you can just right click on that topic and you'll see, or just left click rather, on that image, and you'll see you've got this remove option that we can just remove nice and easy. So just click on the topic, click on the image within the topic, and then you'll see the remove option just like that. So icons is one way to add some images into your mind map, and emojis are another. So to add them, we're going to do exactly the same as we did before, that sidebar menu or the right click menu. So to add an emoji, let's look for that emoji-esque face here, but instead of looking in the icons options here, we can click into the extensive emoji library. A huge selection here that will look pretty familiar probably to most of you from your phones, etc. And we can add any emoji into the mind map just by clicking on it like so. Again, the right click menu gives you the same options. Again, we see the emoji menu here is already selected, so we can change that emoji just like that. In editing terms, there's not so much you can do with the emojis. The icons have a bit more flexibility. The only thing you can really do with emojis is reposition them in relation to the text. So if we add in an emoji here, let's add this little guy here. What we can do here is click on that icon, the emoji, and you'll see this little option here that enables us to change the positioning just like we did with the icons, but that's pretty much all you can do with the emojis in terms of editing. There's no option to recolor them or resize them. You'll see if I click on that, there's no options coming up there. So a little bit less flexibility and adaptability in the emojis, but still obviously a nice way of adding some interest to your mind maps. To remove an image, the same principle applies as with the icons. We can just click on that image and then hit the remove button, and it's going to take that emoji off. So again, click on the topic, click on the image itself and hit remove. So that's what we can do with adding images from within the icon and emoji library within MindMeister. To add images from your local computer, such as files or diagrams that you might have saved on your computer, we can do very much similar things but with slightly different menu options. So in the right hand menu to add an image now, what we're going to do is click this option here, and we're going to look for the Add Media button, which is here, and we click Media. So here's some images on my local computer, and I can just say let's choose that image there, and you'll see it's just uploading that into the mind map. and is appearing there. So we've added that into the mind map just using that right menu. We could also again use that same right click menu on any topic, and this time look again for that add media option to achieve the same thing. I'm not going to do the same image twice because that's going to get very confusing. In terms of editing options for our image, we can edit by resizing or repositioning. So if we click the topic where the image exists, and then we just sort of, you kind of have to just find the bottom right corner to get that resizing indicator. It's not quite as obvious as you might like, so we can just resize that there. And you'll see then as I'm hovering on the way, the image options are coming up for me to reposition. So I can reposition in relation to the text, have it left, right, or to the side. And of course, I've got options here if I want to remove. So to click and just that option, just say remove to remove the image there. So there you have it, a quick tutorial on adding images into your MindMeister maps, either from the inbuilt icon and emoji libraries within MindMeister or by adding your own local image into the mind map. Thanks for watching. For more resources to help you go further with MindMeister, visit biggerplate.com.